All right, lads, it's happened. It's here. Mitch Marner is no longer a part of the Toronto Maple Leafs after a near full decade of failure in blue and white. And today, we're here to answer the very simple question: can Mitch Marner win the Stanley Cup with the Vegas Golden Knights? Or, if you want to flip it around a little bit, be fancy, can the Golden Knights win with Mitchell Marner? Well, I'm here to find out. Let's begin, shall we? A brand new season mode with the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, full disclosure, all I've done is swap Nick Roy and Mitch Marner. Obviously, we're nowhere near the final rosters and next year's rosters, so I don't see the point in doing the whole shebang and just trying to get everything right. Okay, we're just vibing today. We're just gonna have a good old fashioned, passionate discussion in the comments section, I am sure. Can this team win with Mitch Marner? Now, I am not going to have any impact on this roster, any of it. Actually, we're gonna have the assistant coach edit all the lines and stuff. Right now, it's projecting a first line of Jack Eichel, Ivan Barbashev, and Mitchell Marner. Not gonna lie, I do follow the Leafs quite a bit, and Mitch Marner on the Vegas Golden Knights, ooh, baby, this is fun. This is gonna be fun. Finally something moving in Toronto. Finally, they're able to make a decision, right? That core four has not been working whatsoever, and it's about time for a change, okay? If you keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and it's not working, I mean, at some point, you know, the pro athletes have a short career, okay? They don't have that long of a career. You don't have unlimited attempts at the Stanley Cup, and that's what the Maple Leafs decided to act upon here when they made that decision. Well, to be honest, the Leafs didn't really make the decision to not bring back Mitch Marner. It was more so Mitch was like, right, I'm done here. I'm being scapegoated. I'm the guy that everybody says is the problem. Ooh, there's the first game back in Toronto. That's an exciting one. That's going to be a fun time. Obviously, this is this year's schedule, so don't circle that date on your calendar for next year. We're going to slow sim this just because I'm interested to see. You know, a lot of former players do love coming back to Toronto and scoring on their old team, and we'll see if Mitch Marner can do that. Oh, not on this one. Willie and Tavares coming in with some goals for the Maplers, and Kelly Yarncroke another one. Power play Vegas. They don't get that. And the big guns for Toronto came to play, and they want to prove, you know, we can do this without Mitch. We can actually do this. He is not the straw that stirs a drink. And it looks like they were right in that game as Mitch Marner doesn't show up on the scoreboard. Okay, no, whoops. I forgot to turn off trades entirely, but it's all good. It's all good. Trades are going to happen, right? Now, the Knights, I'm not going to lie, pretty mid-record so far. 15, 12, and 1. We don't really like this that much. 28 games. Jack Eichel is the leading scorer. How's old Mitchy doing? He's got 14 assists and 6 goals in 28 games. Oh no, Mitchell. Come on, man. There's half of these comments are hoping you absolutely tear it up and win the Stanley Cup immediately in this video, and it looks like old Marner is not doing too hot here in Vegas. Here's the thing, right? A lot of people say, oh, Mitch Marner, the playoffs, right? He's never scored a goal in games 5, 6, and 7 of a playoff series. Never. He's played 20 games, right? 20 games, 5, 6, and 7. He has 7 assists and no goals. That's tough. That's really tough, okay? And they're saying the pressure might be getting to him. He might not be able to handle it, so maybe getting away from Toronto and the media crazy market that it is going to help him. But here's the thing with Vegas, though. They will absolutely fire you into the sun if you're not performing. I mean, Marc-Andre Fleury won the Vezina and then was traded like 7 seconds later. So it's not a guarantee that there's no pressure in Vegas. If anything, I'd argue the pressure is pretty much the same if he likes Vegas. It's just coming from a different source. But personally, man, I feel like it's just time. It's just time. You know, Toronto feels like Mitch can't get it done. Mitch feels like he's underappreciated in Toronto. To be honest, personally, I always feel like Mitch Marner and his camp have always played the victim card. They've always seemed like the type of Mitch seems like the type of guy life happens to. You know, he doesn't happen to life happens to him, and he's very woe is me in my opinion. But we'll see. I mean, maybe this could be the point, right? This is the turning point. It's either Mitch Marner goes on a tear, has great success in Vegas, and it's his big redemption arc, or not gonna lie, if Mitch Marner can't cut it in Vegas, who are a very strong team, then his legacy becomes a bit more of the guy who couldn't get it done, ran away, and still couldn't get it done. So it's big. It's a big moment, and only 40 wins for the Golden Knights. That's tough. That's a tough season. Are we even making the playoffs? We missed the playoffs. Oh. No. No. We can't miss the playoffs in the Vegas Golden Knights win the Stanley Cup with Mitch Marner, and he's like a 60-point guy. What is this? What is this? What about the Atlantic Division? If the Leafs are second in the division behind Florida without Mitch Marner, oh heavens. Austin Matthews wins the scoring title right ahead of Leon Draisaitl. Oh my goodness, no way, bud. Nylander couldn't even play a full season, still made the top 5 in scoring. Oh, bud. Oh, this is a nightmare. This is a nightmare scenario for Mitch Marner. I was planning on the Knights at least having a decent playoff run. Okay, so the Leafs are playing Tampa in the first round. Let's just go ahead and simulate. Can they win a first round series, right? Can they win a first round series without Mitch Marner? Has it been Mitch this whole time? No, it looks like they can't. So neither Marner nor the Leafs can get it done without each other. I mean, to be honest, it's a seriously disappointing season for Mitch Marner here on the Golden Knights. I mean, 60 points? Okay, you know what? This is so lame. We're going to run it back. We're going to run it back again. You know, if the Leafs can run it back for a whole decade without any success, then damn it, I can run it back on my simulation video. Okay, let's just see if we can get a possible different outcome of any type. Vegas Golden Knights. You know what? Maybe I'm going to run it back, but this time the user's gonna be on the Maple Leafs. I'm trying everything, boys. I'm really trying. I'm trying to give Mitch Marner a shot. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna hide it. I'm not the biggest Mitch Marner fan. Like I said, I feel like he's very woe is me kind of guy. And to me, just like when you pile up points in the first 4 games of every playoff series and then the big games come around and you can't do it, that's just not the type of guy for me, man. That's just not how I roll. That doesn't do it for me. But now that the user's on the Leafs side, it's a pretty brutal start to the season. This is tough. Okay, maybe the user being on the team really affects the simulation. Thomas Hertl is leading the Golden Knights. Mitch, I mean, 22 points in 27 games, not the best start to the season, but it's a little bit better, maybe. I don't know how the math checks out. Is he on pace for a 60-point season again? Who knows? Let's just keep on keeping on, man. I should have checked Nick Watt's stats for last season. I'm so sorry. That's a failure on my part. But chat, talk to me. Let me know in the comments section. Okay, this is the whole Mitch Marner debate is a heated thing right now, and I love it. I love it. This is actually why I wanted to make a video about it, because I'm so interested to read the comments. Do you think the Maple Leafs can pivot, reassign some of that cap space? Because the Core 4 era, let's be perfectly honest with each other, the Core 4 era was a complete waste of time. Total and utter failure, to be perfectly honest with you. It was just nothing good. Okay, nothing good happened during the Core 4 era. The truth of the matter is you can make as many excuses as you want. Failures, all of them. Even my boy William Nylander, one of my favorite players in the league, he doesn't escape any of the criticism either, you know? Like even though he's been the highest performing member of the Core 4, it's still not enough, especially because he doesn't have that well-rounded game, right? It's basically just offense with Willie. So even him, you know, I'm not afraid to say he's also let the Leafs down a little bit. They all have, all 4 of them. Wow, Austin actually won the scoring title with 109 points. There you go, Jack Eichel. He's right there. But even though Eichel has such a good season, Marner is 36th in NHL scoring with under 80 points in a full season. Ooh, man, that is not good. Did they make the playoffs, though? You know what I'm saying? Did they make the the playoffs. Maybe this is where we see the Mitch Marner revenge story happen. They make the playoffs. He goes on an absolute tear and they win the Stanley Cup. Oh, they made the playoffs, baby. The Vegas Golden Knights. Here we go. They just barely made it, but they made it, damn it. And that is what matters. So now that the user's on the Leafs side, let's simulate some playoffs, shall we? First round opponent Ford. Oh no, it's my Oilers, and my Oilers are whooping that ass, baby. 2-0 start for the Edmonton Oilers. We love to see. They swept them. They absolutely swept them. Wow. This game really doesn't like Mitch Marner on the Golden Knights. What did he do in the playoffs? 2 points, 1 goal, 1 assist, and 4 L's against the Edmonton Oilers. Yikes. Yikes, baby. Shout out to the Red Wings for actually making the playoffs, by the way. They need to get good. Like, I'm so tired. Like, it was funny at first watching the Red Wings be ass because they were so dominant for such a long time. But, like, I'm bored of this. Can we have the good Wings again? Not in this video, though. Let's just, there you go. Round 2, Toronto versus Florida. Oh, baby. Oh, baby, here it is. Is it gonna happen again? Again, they had a great game 1 and then they lost the next 2 games. Here we go, game 3. Can we make it a 2-2 series? Oh no, they can't. Oh, are they gonna get bounced in 5? Oh no, they're fighting a little bit. The Marner Leafs would never, actually no, the Marner Leafs would push it to game 7 and then lose in horrific fashion, but they couldn't do that. They couldn't get the last goal to send it to game 7. They couldn't even break our hearts properly this time. They lose to Florida again in 6 games, and then let me guess, Florida goes on to win the Stanley Cup, don't they? I swear, if this game simulates a Florida LA, oh please at this point. Yeah, okay, all right, that's enough. That's enough of this video game. The Kings winning the Stanley Cup. That's wild, bro. That's wild. Okay, that's it. Let me know what you think about the Mitch Marner to Vegas Golden Knights move. Listen, EA doesn't like it. EA doesn't like it at all. Look at Austin. He went off. 20 points in 13 games. Now that is what I'm talking about. As a matter of fact, let's take a look at the Maple Leaf stats, right? 20 points in 13 games for Austin. 17 points in 13 games for William Nylander. Fucking Patches? Okay. Matthew Nice had a pretty decent turnout. And then Tavares, under a point a game. Not the greatest performance, but like, he's old, right? He's old at this point. But anyways, EA's consensus is here, boys. EA has spoken. Mitch Marner to the Golden Knights. Disaster for the Golden Knights. And for the Leafs, just more the same, baby. Playoff disappointment. Woo! That's going to be the end of the video, y'all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please hook your boy up. Punch the like button in the face. Spam the hell out of a comment. Subscribe. All that good stuff. I'm 1T City, and I will see you in the next one. Peace.